Y'all, the Hollywood tea is scalding today. After years of playing up their so-called bromance, Hugh Jackman is officially done pretending. He's had it with Ryan Reynolds, and he's not keeping quiet anymore. Behind the scenes, Reynolds isn't the lovable goofball fans think he is. He's been accused of throwing tantrums, issuing career-ending threats, and using his power to manipulate everyone from makeup artists to A-list co-stars. So, what did Ryan Reynolds really do? Why is Hugh finally speaking out? And could this be the final nail in the coffin for Ryan's career, especially after the Blake Lively disaster? Let's get into it. Let's start with one of the nastiest allegations out there. According to an insider report, Reynolds once threatened to destroy a makeup artist's entire career. Why? Because they weren't available for a few reshoots. He reportedly told them, "If you don't come back and do my makeup, you'll never work in Hollywood again." That's not just a diva moment, that's career blackmail. The artist wasn't ghosting him, they were literally working on another project abroad. But Reynolds didn't care, and even worse, the Fox executives couldn't stop him. They were frustrated, but Ryan had already taken full control of the movie. That's not confidence, that's insecurity in a power trip disguise. And this toxic pattern? It's not new. Hugh Jackman's been dealing with it for years, especially while filming Deadpool and Wolverine. Publicly, he played along with the friendly feud. But privately, sources say he's completely done with Ryan's behind-the-scenes antics. What really pushed Hugh over the edge? He's reportedly being dragged into the legal mess between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, and if the case goes to trial, Hugh could be forced to testify. One insider said, Hugh will be deposed. There's no way around it, which is terrifying for Ryan, because if anyone knows what Reynolds is like when the cameras stop rolling, it's Hugh. Reynolds didn't just threaten makeup artists, he also allegedly pushed the Deadpool director out of the franchise. Tim Miller directed the first film, the one that made Deadpool a global phenomenon. So why didn't he come back for the sequel? Because, as Miller later revealed, Ryan wanted complete control. "You can work that way as a director quite successfully," he said, "but I can't." Translation? Ryan made the environment so controlling that the original creator of the franchise would rather walk away than work with him again. That's not a creative disagreement, that's a warning sign. But here's where it gets even messier. Now that Reynolds controls the Deadpool franchise, he's allegedly using it as a platform for personal vendettas. Fans pointed out that the new Nice Pool character might have been a jab at Justin Baldoni. If that's true, then Hugh, playing Wolverine, was dragged into bullying disguised as comedy. And according to insiders, he was not okay with it. He had no beef with Baldoni, but since Ryan ran the show, Hugh had no choice but to play along, or risk getting frozen out. And the list of people Ryan has allegedly targeted keeps growing. Marina Baccarin, the female lead from the first Deadpool, was all but erased from the sequel's promos. Why? A source claims Ryan found her overbearing and decided to sideline her. Then there's TJ Miller, Weasel from Deadpool, who flat out said Ryan bullied him on set. He recalled one moment where Ryan, in character, humiliated him in front of the entire crew, saying, "You're not the star. You just do enough exposition, then we get back to the real movie." That's not banter, that's belittling someone to assert dominance. Jake Gyllenhaal was once one of Ryan's closest friends. Now, he won't even mention him. They worked together on the 2017 film Life, but something clearly went wrong. In a recent interview, when asked about Ryan, Jake shut the question down cold. And then there's Rebecca Ferguson. She spoke out about a co-star, unnamed but heavily implied, who was so insecure and aggressive that she walked off set in tears. "You call yourself an actor? This is what I have to work with," he reportedly said. She finally snapped and told him to get off my set. I never want to see you again. While she never named names, the timing and cast list say plenty. Then came the It Ends With Us promo debacle. Hugh Jackman had nothing to do with the movie, yet was roped into a bizarre skit mocking Justin Baldoni, clearly orchestrated by Ryan. In the skit, Hugh delivers awkward lines like, "What the hell are you doing messing with my best buddy's wife?" He was clearly uncomfortable, but the pressure to play along was real. And if that wasn't enough, he was also forced to attend the film's premiere. While Baldoni was allegedly kept away to avoid conflict, Hugh was being used as a pawn, and insiders say he deeply regrets being part of it. This wouldn't be complete without Blake Lively, because her perfect public image is cracking too.